French vanilla.
Dunkin' Donuts. Can I interest you in one of our new cinch lattes?
No thank you.
What can I get for you?
Could I get a medium French vanilla 7-7?
Medium ice?
Yeah, iced, please.
French vanilla 7-7, of course. Anything else?
An extra large hot coconut caramel, 3 cream, no sugar.
Of course. Anything else I can get for you?
Yes, could I do, I'm gonna do a medium iced caramel swirl with 3 cream, 2 sugar, and caramel drizzle.
And caramel drizzle?
Yep.
Of course. Anything else?
And do you guys have just like 2 plain munchkins?
Yes, of course.
That's it.
Alrighty, come right up.
Okay. Gotta get some munchkins for my doggy. Oh shoot, crap, I forgot to add the gift card. Well, crap. Could I do a gift card too? So I just realized I haven't vlogged all day. Anyway, we just got through security. Both of the security alarms went off for us because of our necklaces. Now we're going to go scan our tickets and try to win some backstage passes because hell yeah, like why not? We're in and our seats are great. Everybody's drunk already. Oh wow, good thing they like that thing. We're about to meet BEBE REXHA. How do you feel? How do you feel?
I'm shaking.
Did you just meet her? She was so BEBE just went on, and next is the Jonas brothers. I am literally shaking. Like, I'm so glad I came because if I didn't, I wouldn't have been able to afford to see them. So like,
Yeah, put your hands in the air. And if you tryna cut, put your hands in the air. Say I'm fucked up. Who can't go? Who can't go? Who can't go? We tryna cut. Bones on the rocks. And now make the booty go. Make the booty go. Make it go. Make the booty go. Make it go. Make the booty go. Booty go. Booty go.
Y'all are probably gonna hear cars for most of this video. That's because this is the only spot I could film in that has good lighting and is you know, like accessible for my tripod and doesn't make me look weird, because I'm using my portable tripod right now because my actual tripod broke and I need to get a new one my next paycheck, but I don't get paid till next week and I need to film this video, so yeah. Anyway, welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Devin. If you're returning, thank you very much for coming back. So today I'm basically going to be talking about my experience at Kiss 108 concert. There's some vlog footage in this video, but not a lot because I really forgot to film that day, to be honest. I don't know why. I was with a bunch of people. I just forgot to film. I'm gonna do a better job my other concerts that I have this year. Anyway, so about 2 weeks ago today, was it? No, not 2 weeks ago today. Almost 3 weeks ago. I went to Kiss 108 concert, which is, it's like a radio station concert because Kiss 108 is a radio station. And so every year they have this concert and they have a ton of people. And this was a shirt for this year. It was really cute. And then on the back it just says everybody that was there. But, so the lineup this year was Elle Winter, Bryce Vine, Allie Brooke, Ava Max, Fletcher, CNCO, BEBE REXHA, Little John, Why Don't We, Ellie Goulding, and the Jonas Brothers. So we weren't gonna go at first because like the lineup wasn't that great other than the Jonas Brothers, Ellie Goulding, BEBE REXHA, and Little John. Like that's the people we mostly look. And so we were like, okay, well, it's not gonna be like that great, but we'll still get tickets because they're relatively cheap and we'll just go and have a good time. So we got the tickets. It was me, my mom, my aunt, 2 of her daughters, and my friend Rianne, as you'll see in the beginning of the video. But yeah, so we all just decided to go and have a fun day. I really wanted to see the Jonas Brothers. Rianne really wanted to see BEBE REXHA. One of my cousins really wanted to see the Jonas Brothers, and then my mom, my aunt, and my other one just really wanted to see Lil Jon. So, and my mom loves Ellie Goulding, so we saw her, she was super excited to see her. So we got the tickets and we're like, let's go. Like last year, this is how I met Alessia Cara last year at the Kiss 108 concert in 2018, which was the only concert I went to last year, which was kind of sad, because I'm going to 6 this year. But so yeah, so we were like, let's just go. Me and my mom had a blast, and so we'll go and have fun. So knowing that they do the things they do at this concert to try to meet the artists, I was kind of more or less like, okay, like let's go and we're gonna try to meet the Jonas Brothers and BEBE REXHA. Those are the 2 people we're the most excited to see. We're gonna tweet at them all day because they do this thing on Twitter where they start tweeting for a hashtag, and you tweet at them with that hashtag, and like the people that they see the most tweeting, and like the people that are like dressed up and out tailgating and stuff will be the people that like get entered to win these meet and greets, or like are the ones that are chosen. And that's how I met Alessia Cara. It's because they saw that I was tailgating, they saw I had a poster with her, they saw that I had my shirt for her, and they saw me constantly tweeting at them, and they realized it was me and they chose me to meet her. So I really wanted to meet the Jonas Brothers, and I knew they were gonna be so hard to meet because they're so popular. So I didn't end up getting to meet them. Not gonna give up on trying to meet them ever, because like, come on, like I just gotta meet them. Like they're just icons. And so during the day I was like, I'm gonna try a couple hashtags for the Jonas Brothers, but I really want to surprise my friend with BEBE REXHA, because it would be so cool if I won on Twitter and she has no clue because she has no Twitter, and then like Jess is like, hey, let's go here, and then just be like, oh, we're meeting BEBE REXHA. So that's what I was trying to do. That was my objective, that was my goal of the day. And so like this is just kind of like a story time of how I met them, and I'm gonna be doing a video on tips and tricks for concerts, because it happens to me at concerts all the time. Like I don't know how I get so lucky at concerts. It's the only place that I get lucky. The only place is at a concert, but I just don't know how I'm so lucky. So I'm just gonna do a video of that and kind of like what I think can go on for concerts and can help you get stuff that I get. Anyway, back to the video. So I was tweeting BEBE REXHA, like the hashtag, all day, like tweeting pictures of my friend Rianne. She was wearing a shirt, she had made a poster for BEBE REXHA. I was like, please help me surprise her, please help me surprise her, blah 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 blah. And so gates opened at 3:30. We went in for the time they opened and walked around and stuff, and we had been tailgating since 1:30, and I knew they were giving out passes for tailgating. Nothing happened with us for tailgating, and so I was like, okay, Twitter's kind of my thing now, like we're just gonna tweet. So I kept tweeting when we were in the venue walking around. I was tweeting, and I was trying to like get these like backstage passes. Like I was trying to win it, and I was like, they should have like tweeted me back by now or DM'd me if I won. Like it's kind of weird. So like around, I would say 4 o'clock, 4:15, we went to our seats, saw where we were sitting, and just chilled out for a little bit. We saw like 1 act or 2, I think it was Elle Winter we saw, and then part of Allie Brooke. And then I looked at Rianne and I'm like, you know what, let's go walk around. In my head I was thinking, I know where they do the backstage passes and the meet and greets because of Alessia Cara. I'm like, let's just go walk over there. Our section was close to that. And so we ended up just getting up and going to walk around. Like, I pretended we were going to look at the merch first, but I kind of wanted to stay in the meet and greet area to see if anybody, you know, could like, would see her shirt or would see her little sign that she had made, because you can't bring like your actual posters into the venue, so we had to like make like little 8x10 signs. And so we did. We made a Jonas Brothers one and then a BEBE REXHA one, and I told her to take it out, and she kept like looking at me like, you're crazy, like why do I need to take this out and walk around with it, like with it constantly? And I was just like, just hold it. So we were walking around, we went to the merch stand, and then we went to the area that they gave out the meet and greet passes. And so I was like, we were just standing around, and I saw like these workers with these shirts on, like in their passes and stuff, giving out meet and greets, and I'm like, oh my god, is that the BEBE REXHA one? Like, so I just went up to one girl who was so sweet, and she's the one that actually hooked us up with everything. Like, shout out to you. I doubt you're watching this video, but thank you so much. You literally made our whole entire day. Like, my friend has an experience she's never gonna forget now. But anyway, so I went up to her and I'm like, hi, like, do you know when they're announcing the, what is, oh, okay, it's just a piece of hair. I thought I had something on my neck. So anyway, I was like, do you know when they're announcing the BEBE REXHA meet and greet on Twitter, like the winners? I was like, I've been tweeting for her all day because Rianne was right next to me, and I'm like, I really wanted to surprise her with this meet and greet. Like, she doesn't really get to experience a lot of stuff like this, and I'm like, I was really hoping to win it for her because she's one of BB's biggest fans. And she's like, hold on, let me check like my pass and see what time her meet and greet is. So she flipped her badge over, and she's like, well, her meet and greet's next, so I'm assuming they would have announced it by now. And she's like, but if you wait around here, we might have extras. And I was like, extras? Okay, like, we'll wait around here. So we were like, I was like, okay, let's just wait around here. She's like, well, in the meantime, do you want to meet CNCO? And I was like, will that like ruin our chances of like getting an extra BEBE meet and greet pass? And she's like, no, it won't. And I was like, in my head I was kind of like, I still don't want to like ruin the chance. I'm like, so let me go see like if maybe my cousins want to meet her, like my two cousins, Delane and Marlena. And I was like, let me go see if they want to meet her. And like, not meet her, what? Okay, hold on. Meet CNCO. So I was like, well, actually, like, my cousins are here. I'm like, they might want to meet them. Is that okay if I go run and grab them? And she goes, yeah, just like, I'll wait here. And I'm like, okay, Rianne, wait here with her. And she's like, okay. And so I booked it back to our seats. I'm like, Delane, Marlena, let's go. We're meeting somebody. Free backstage passes. Let's go. So I got them and we went back. She put the CNCO wristbands on my cousins, and then she looked at me and Rianne. She's like, do you guys want to meet them too? And we're like, you know what, why not? Like, if it's not gonna ruin our chances, let's just go. And she's like, okay. I'm like, where can I find you like after the meet and greet for CNCO, since BEBE REXHA was after that? And she's like, oh, I'll be right at the stand like when you guys come out and exit the meet and greet. And she's like, so just talk to me then. And so we went in, we met CNCO. I will insert the picture right here. It was like, they were super nice. It was like a really like, hi, thanks for the picture, you guys are awesome, have a great show kind of thing. And they were really nice, pretty good looking if I don't say so myself. And then so we exited their meet and greet and just went over. When we exited, I saw her and I'm like, do you guys have any more BEBE passes? I was like, thank you for that, like the CNCO meet and greet. I'm like, do you guys have any more BEBE REXHA passes? And she's like, we're not sure yet. And then she like kind of whispered to me, she's like, go wait over there. And so I told Rianne and my two cousins, Delane and Marlena, to come like wait with us where she pointed. So we were waiting for like 2 minutes, just talking and chilling out. And then all of a sudden she comes over and she goes, okay, are you guys ready? And Rianne's face just drops. She starts crying her eyes out. She's like, oh my god. And she starts putting the BEBE REXHA like wristband on Rianne, and Rianne's crying, And my mom's like hugging Rianne. She's like, oh my god, you're gonna get to meet her. And I'm like, Rianne, we're meeting her. And like my cousins ended up coming to that one too. She gave us all 4 of us passes, and I was like, thank you so much, can I give you a hug? And we were all giving her hugs, like thanking her, and it was just so cool. Like, it was like the moment that I got upgraded for Coldplay is how Rianne felt when they told us we were meeting BEBE REXHA, and it's like a moment she's never gonna forget, and I could not be more happier that she got to experience that. Anyway, it was such a cool experience. I'm so happy that like that happened, and it was just because like I had kind of asked, but you never know like how lucky you might get if you just ask something or wear somebody's shirt for like the Jonas Brothers or BEBE REXHA, or if you go to a concert and you're wearing their merch. Like, it's just crazy how these things can happen and you don't even like expect them to. And so we went after we met her. It was like kind of quick, but she was so nice because for some reason they had to put 10 people in a photo per like the artist meet and greet. I don't know. It was 2 of us for CNCO, but for BEBE it was 10 people. Kind of stupid, but I mean, we still got to meet her. It doesn't matter. But we just have a bunch of people in our picture, but I made sure Rianne was next to her for the picture because, you know. So when we went in, Rianne was like shaking. We were waiting in line, and then we went in and she was hugging everybody as we went in, and she hugged Rianne, and then she pulled her back. She goes, I like your shirt. And Rianne's like, thank you. And then I hugged her. I'm like, hi. I'm like, we have the same birthday. And she's like, really? August 30th? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, how old are you gonna be? I'm like 17. She's like, ugh, I'm gonna be like 20 something. And I was like, oh my god, like, she's like so sweet. She smelled so good. Her makeup was pristine. Like, she was one of the nicest people. Like she was so down to earth. And then so we all took a photo. Well, we took 3, 2, and then she goes, hold on, my hair, and then she fixes it, and then we took another picture. And you're not supposed to ask them to sign anything for these meet and greets, which is kind of weird, but I needed to get her signature for Rianne. So I pulled a ticket and a Sharpie out of my pocket. I'm like, can you sign this really quick? And she goes, yeah. And then my cousin was like, can you sign her shirt? And she goes, I don't have a silver Sharpie. She goes, but next time bring one. And we were like, okay, like Rianne, she just told Rianne to bring a silver Sharpie next time. And Rianne's like, well, now I have to meet her again so she can sign my shirt. And so it was just such a cool experience. And then we went back to our seats, ended up seeing CNCO perform. BEBE came out. She brought people up on stage because it was a bunch of people's birthday and let them all dance with her. She was awesome. She was so cool. Had such a good stage presence. It was so motivating. She did this like whole speech, and I'll probably insert clips of that. And then the Jonas Brothers, the loves of my life, came out. I've been waiting like 7 years to see Year 3000 and SOS live, and it finally happened. It finally freaking happened. They are so gorgeous. They are so talented. Everybody was singing and standing up. Kid you not, literally, like, you can hear it in the videos that I'm gonna put in how loud the freaking crowd was. It was amazing. Little John was so good. Lil Jon, I don't know. Can't even pronounce these artist names right sometimes, but whatever. He was freaking so good. He had everybody dancing. We were all up, like, oh my god, he just brought like such good energy. Ellie Goulding was freaking amazing. Who else was there again? A lot of the people we didn't get to see because we were meeting them while we were meeting the artist those people were on. And then we ended up leaving early because we wanted to beat the traffic, and we don't really listen to Why Don't We, and they were kind of the last act, so we're like, after Ellie Goulding we'll just leave. But I saw videos and they sounded pretty good. Like, I've listened to a couple of Why Don't We songs, but I was like, it's not like a must that I see them, but the videos that I saw were pretty good, and I kind of wish we stayed, but we beat the traffic, and that's all that matters. So we didn't get home really late. The day after this concert was my last day of school, so it's kind of sucked because I had to get up on a Monday and go to school for half a day, but whatever. Anyway, I'm out of school now. Summer job, yay. But yeah, that whole experience was just so cool. I'm so glad it got to happen for Rianne. BEBE REXHA was the sweetest. Shout out to Kiss 108 for hooking us up once again. I don't know how I get so lucky, but I'm so grateful that I do, and I'm so grateful that Rianne got to experience that, my cousins got to experience it, and I got to experience like such another cool thing. And like, I'm just so grateful that these things happen to me. But yeah, anyway, this is the end of the video. That was the end of the story time. It was a great day. Probably gonna go to Kiss 108 again next year before I go to college next year. It'll be my last year going. But yeah, anyway, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to stay tuned for my next one, which will probably be the concert tips and tricks video. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Okay, thank you. Be sure to subscribe and like this video if you liked it, by the way. Forgot to say that. Okay, bye guys.